Actually, no.
We
Sora ain't collecting swords, is he? Sashigi.
yes.
Yeah.
Hi everyone on the internet. We're live. um. So well, I did tell you I was getting stuff going, so I didn't catch you guys by surprise. So hi everyone. How's it going? Welcome. We have Harry back. Sort of. He just went off to go do something.
You have a hairy back.
No, we have Harry back.
You know you can shave, right?
Okay, first of all, if you have a hairy back, have you tried shaving your own back? I imagine that'd be quite difficult, especially in the wing bone area.
Oh, that's what you got friends for.
I, I don't think I could ask anyone to do that. No, what I'd probably do,
I'm
man,
back.
is I'd go like full Brazilian wax on the back if I had a hairy back. You know, just lay down some like wax paper, or some like fly paper, lay on it, then
You
just
do realize that Brazilian wax does include you spreading your cheeks.
I said Brazilian wax style on my back.
Oh, that's not what
My-
Brazilian waxing is it?
My pushy and my crack.
Hey, all I know is that it involves waxing and it's very painful. So, yeah. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Masha probably won't be joining us because I know she's still aching and sore and stuff. So,
Why you didn't ping Cordes? Oh, there she is.
oh,
Hi,
Speaking of the devil.
hey Masha, how you doing?
Um, I arrived at home tired from work with my right side now also painful.
Oh.
And as soon as I get home, my period cramps start.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Oh God. Jeez.
Leg hurt, throat hurt, cramps, everything hurts.
Okay, can
That's what we call doppelwurm.
But I had been missing so many, I wanted to make it today. So even if I'm
Oh.
quiet in a bit, I'm just gonna sit here.
Can life just stop kicking you down, please?
No.
Oh.
But look at the positive things. You made it.
Well,
Playing D&D.
if Cordes wants to join us, he's more than welcome to.
He actually dislocated a disc.
What?
He is not allowed to
Guys,
sit
what the
right
fuck
now.
is going on with you guys?
Oh my God.
Yeah. I literally joked that that he was feeling empathetic and wanted to try out how I'll feel when I have my
Oh my.
operation done.
Jeez.
Because he's not allowed to sit, right? And I won't be allowed to sit.
Oh no. Okay, you guys
So yeah,
stop.
basically
Stop
he
breaking.
tried to lift up his dog and
Oh no.
apparently slipped the disc.
Oh no.
He was at a specialist today who just said, yeah, probably gonna heal on its own.
I hope
Probably
so.
just keep taking painkillers.
Right.
So that's the
Jeez.
result of the specialist. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I hope he can heal on his own because that can be pretty serious.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
He needs to learn he's over 30 now. Things break.
Wow. Thanks. Thanks.
That's just how it is. I'm over 30. I'm literally getting an operation done, so I don't need a new hip in 5 years. So
I just let me knock on wood
Don't
here.
worry, baby. I'll take good care of you.
Hey, Robin, thank you for the care package. Oh, for all of us nerds. I don't think some of us are up for stretching.
No, fuck stretching right now.
But at least
I
you
used
can
to
all
do
hydrate.
ballet. I used to do ballet. I was
Just do chair
so
yoga.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
no yoga. I was so stretchy. I could do all the stretches. And now I can't do shit. Anyway, Cass,
Anywho,
I
yeah.
had wanted to mention because I did read. Thank you, by the way,
Hmm?
Max, for that website
Oh, yes.
thing. Maybe we should pin that somewhere in the channel.
Oh man.
But I read the summary, and yeah. So just to put Kisa into position there somewhere, she definitely would have offered to help with the rituals during the downtime and stuff.
Okay.
Like she would have helped from like the spiritual side and shit.
Alrighty.
And she can cast whatchamacallit. I forgot it already again. Sorry, I was literally on the brink of dozing off when Cortez messaged me.
It's alright.
Um,
By the way, Max, Robin says,
receiving this
stretch your
message,
synapses
You will now be
so you don't
offered
end up
to
using
the blood
AI.
god. Blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god.
Max?
Blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god.
Change
blood
your
for the blood god,
fucking
blood for the
description
blood
on Mystic Foxes or I'll kill you.
um,
I'm not sure. I don't know what you're talking about.
ceremony. Ceremony was the word. Kisa knows ceremony, so that
Ah.
includes burials.
yeah.
I
Also,
also, I
she
also
can
have
help.
ceremony.
Yeah,
Also, hi, Dino
he also
Eye.
has ceremony.
Welcome. Thank you for the blood gods. And, Aura,
Nice.
Aura.
I think I do no ceremony.
You might?
I think paladins by default.
Yeah, yeah,
know.
I do. Yeah, I have it. Not prepared, but I have it.
I mean, apparently it was a 3-day downtime, so you could have also like prepped it in that time and helped.
Mhm.
I doubt we'll like. I guess like Rich, you probably would know more about rituals about burying people.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's my jam apparently.
Alright.
Yeah.
By the way, make sure to all long rest, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
I probably should open
Wait,
foundation.
did we level up? Are we now
You're level 8.
level 9?
You should be
Oh,
level 8.
level 9. I hear.
No.
Level 9? Yeah.
No,
yes,
everyone's
Are
level
we,
level
level, are
8.
we level 9?
No, you're level 8.
Yeah.
I
level
hear
eight.
level
It
9.
is.
Level 9, let's go.
No, you're level 8.
Come on, I just came back from my honeymoon. Give me a break.
Yeah, you're level 8 for your break.
Where's your honeymoon gift, Karst?
My gift is I
Yes.
didn't kill Foggy.
How's that a gift?
Wait, Dino Eye, why do you want to blow up Scotty's character?
Because he has a vendetta against me.
Let's see, to blow up Scotty's character. That'll be Tree Fitty.
Say what?
Yep. Give me Tree Fitty and I'll blow up Scotty's character.
Dino, if I see that money in the chat, I will personally go to Corte and make sure you never see loot from a raid again. I will bribe Corte.
When I was level 8, I was already level 10. I'm like, yo, wow.
What was it? 350?
Yep, Tree Fitty.
350.
Tree Fitty.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
If you don't get the South Park reference joke, I understand.
No, I did.
I understood that reference.
Yay! I feel
Guys.
less old now.
I have been tasked to ask you
What?
about genie wishes.
Yes. Where's the
What's the
where's the
plan?
donation?
What
Oh, I
about-
actually don't have a donation thing ever since I found out people trying to scam streamers by donating and then gain a refund thing. So
Yeah, that's what I'm searching for.
so
Just
so,
make it so all fucking donations are final.
yeah. So now I just I accept biddies. Plus it's also
Okay,
kind
what?
of a moot point thing too, since I shut down my PayPal.
I also like Tiggle biddies.
Yeah. So
BTs. Fuck
Bit-
is this?
Twitch bits.
Oh,
350
Tiggle is a great world there.
350 biddies would be 350. Because one bit.
And are you getting any of that or no?
Yeah, I get the bits. I get 1 cent for every bit. Like man biddies. No, not those. Damn it, Robin. Fuck, you live this time, Scotty. Robin rolled a dice on Google and got 17. Is that enough to blow Scotty up? No, you need a natural 20, unfortunately, if you're going to roll a dice. He's failed this time. Maybe next time. Anyway. Let me move you guys over a bit so Tara's more on screen. Alright, so last time you guys
Dragon Ball Z.
yeah. You guys were dealing with the aftermath of the carnage that the battle in the town in the city square caused. And kind of settling with well, actually why am I doing the recap? I should have you guys do if you guys want to earn inspiration or something.
Yes.
I wasn't there.
Can I give 25 bits so give Scotty a negative 1 on his stats?
Okay. I'll tell you what happened, Christ.
Sure.
Yeah. So basically, the party dealt with the consequences of their battle against the Harbinger of Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
This weird ooze-turning bone demon thingy. Bone devil thingy. And then Callista and Kita tracked down the chieftain, and Netero and Barnaby gathered corpses, and retconning Kisa into that as well. And then we brought them to a temple to have them taken care of. That's the short version.
Mm-hmm.
I can also give you the long one. If you want.
No, that works.
Alright.
Hey, give yourself an inspiration. Also, Harry, why are you redeeming an RR? It's
I'm trying to do the thingy with the bits. Shush.
that isn't bits. That's channel points.
I found it.
All right. Well then.
I'm a boomer. Shush.
Well then, Harry. RR. Foggy
Now you-
rules.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
You got what your points asked for. So.
Thank you very much. Sorry.
Oh, it's a tear. Just Terry just put A. So
That's it. I'm not gonna watch this VOD to make session notes. Fuck this.
That actually made me physically recoil a little.
I'm sorry. All right.
Guys, you're gonna have to make your own notes now.
No. Damn, do I do weddings as the groom? Oh man. No, I'm sorry, I'm not available for weddings. I mean,
He definitely is, Crystal. Just shy.
oh. Hey, Tara's thinking that first. Anyway, so yeah. So let's kick things off. So, as you guys have spent the last few days kind of going about and helping out as best you can. Thank you, Tara. I should make that more points. Or at least put... anyway, but yeah, so as you guys spend the last few days, going over stuff and helping people out, Barnaby doing his best as well to assist the people in the city here. It's been an interesting time for Barnaby, as people who were there, who did escape and stuff, who Barnaby helped by trying to protect them as best he could. Kind of has earned the city people's respect and admiration. And while it maybe didn't go as you guys planned, for him to be welcomed here, it seems in its own way he has earned the people's trust.
Don't worry, baby. I'll take good care of you.
Thank you, Harry.
I don't know what I did.
You gave me a care package.
Very cool.
Thank you. So, but things seem to be at least getting back to a sense of normal here. Though people are still kind of grieving the lives lost. Which, thanks to Nyanturo offering up some of his vast wealth to some of these families, has helped them out of any possible financial issues they might have. Since some of the people that died were people that worked at different businesses. And as well as the Grand Chieftain has been reviewing his actions in the last few months to see what has been done that was out of his control, and has done its best to kind of reverse course on those actions. Also, you find out that the change of personality that you guys did on Falazar, he has basically come forward and kind of revealed his well, I guess the best way to put it, his master plan of trying to... Oh, it's just raining outside. I heard something hit my window, and it's like, what the hell is that? It's rain. Yeah, that his plan to basically unseat the current Grand Chieftain and put on someone else. He has now kind of gone back on those plans because he's a good guy now. But he also assures you, though, that he was only doing it for the land here, for the good of the people, because of how the Grand Chieftain was acting. He thought that
He was doing it for the cause.
he was doing it for the cause. He felt that the Grand Chieftain had become unfit to rule, was turned into a mad tyrant, and he needed to be unseated. Though there is no precedence for such a thing happening, like that, so he was planning a coup.
That's cool and all, but what about the lesser tribes?
The lesser tribes, yes.
Yeah.
He, Falazar, would inform you guys that he will inform them that plans have changed, and basically gave the tribe names for those that he was in contact with who were working with him on this. And let's just say they have been promptly given a notice of the higher ups knowing of their actions. In short, they might be kind of fucked. They probably won't be killed or anything like that, but yeah.
See, I was thinking they just go ahead with the plan anyway. Who needs Felazar? But this works as well.
Well, see, the lesser tribes, they don't have the manpower, as it were, to overthrow the Grand Chieftain. Falazar kind of gave them an edge by being a man on the inside who could get them inside. But without him, well, yeah, it's kind of hard to do now.
I see. Okay. Guess it's all wrapped up then.
Mhm.
Nice little box with a bow on top.
Oh, and Barnaby turns to stone.
What?
Why?
He was
We broke his case. He's
he-
turning back into gargoyle.
Yeah, he was a
Oh.
he was a dragon not from this world. He was not meant to be here. Because of your guys'
Oh.
transporting shenanigans, you pulled him from another world. But you granted his final wish. You did what those other adventurers never did. You gave him a birthday party.
It's
And
mean.
other people that loved him.
Damn.
And
You're
now
ruining Terra's reputation.
and now he
Just
will,
hyping it up as the protector.
and
Now
now
he's
he will
gone.
stand guard as an eternal vigil protector of the city. And when the city truly needs him again, he will return.
That's mean.
I'm just kidding. No, he doesn't turn to stone. I'm sorry. I wanted to. I was I was had that in plan for a couple weeks now. I was screw with you guys.
Chat
April
questions?
Fools was yesterday, Carl.
I was thinking of the same thing.
Chat questions?
Wait, questions? Yes. Wait. What?
In chat?
Oh, sorry. Ping, ping, pong, ping. Very interesting question. Oh, you mean what the fox said?
That's racist.
See, if we gently interrogate or debrief the chieftain, will he be able to tell us who infected him? Oh,
Yeah, I was thinking of that too.
Potentially. If
Because probably
Gonna-
it's the same person that pulled the screws on my dad as well, no?
Listen, it's very easy. It's very easy indeed. We're just gonna have our bard here hypnotize the chief and make him remember.
yeah, I was gonna say.
I have Zone of Truth.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys do want to take that time, so he would, while it was kind of like some of his other staff kind of would advise against it, but given everything you guys did, he also wants answers too. So, so you put him under a zone of truth and begin to interrogate him. And it's early on into the interrogation that you realize that he isn't lying and can't seem to recall information. It seems who here has like detect magic and stuff, or or something like that?
I do.
You do? I figured a couple of you guys did. Okay. So for those of you guys with like detect magic and stuff, or identify works as well, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
I think I forgot to add the spells for the rituals. Oh well.
Oh, you can right now.
Oh, I also have a third.
I don't even know
I-
which ones I should get.
Guide.
I think that's why I didn't add any.
Are you giving a bardic inspiration to both of them? What's with all these
I got-
19s?
You're rolling good.
So
Oh.
with just guidance, I have
And go ahead and roll a d8, you two.
22.
Who, me?
Yeah. Kita gave you inspiration. A
Oh.
bardic one.
That's
Graphics.
a waste of an inspiration. Oh my god.
Wow, you guys.
Twinsies.
Triplets and
That's-
twinsies. My goodness.
21. It's a good roll.
Yeah, 21 and then
Add
24.
3 to that. Yeah, 24.
So we got
24 from me.
yeah, so 19, 21, 24. Okay. Um
I could probably go even further, but I'm not gonna.
You're good. So examining this, yeah, most of you guys, Kita and Foggy, you guys do sense that there is some lingering magic on the chieftain here. Kisa, you kind of recognize this as, being the kind of let me double check the spell here real quick. I want to say it's an enchantment spell. I'm pretty sure it's an enchantment spell. Let's see. Yeah, an enchantment spell. That he has had his memory altered.
Yeah. Great.
And since you rolled so high in your Arcana check, you realize that you could fix this, but it would
Ooh.
take another spell to do it. You think probably like a remove curse or maybe a greater restoration could probably restore his mind to what it was. Oh,
Okay, so something
30.
above.
Do I have lesser restoration?
No, we're not strong enough for it yet.
Don't have remove curse.
Yeah.
So, question.
Mhm.
So this guy now is like, he's good, right? He's okay.
Wait,
He's back to
I
his normal self, right?
Yes, he is. His demeanor and everything has changed.
Okay, so I'm going to, while he's under the zone of truth, I'm going to ask him if it's fine for my parents to come back to the city and if they're going to be persecuted, or what's the deal with that, basically.
The Grand Chieftain would inform you that your father, all charges against him will be dropped, and whenever he feels like returning to the city, he's more than welcome to, and he'll be welcomed back on as the captain of the Royal Guard, if he so wishes.
Okay, so at this point, I'm going to insight that, and I'm going to ask the party, like, guys, what do you think? Do we believe him?
He's still under zone of truth.
Yeah, I don't know if he has failed or succeeded on the saving throw or whatever.
Oh, you can tell. You can tell if he has.
Ah, so he's telling the truth.
Yeah, you sense he hasn't failed
Okay.
he didn't fail the zone of truth or didn't succeed on the zone of truth. So
Okay.
he has
cool.
willingly let himself be compelled to tell the truth.
Okay, cool. Cool. Okay.
Also, let's see. Would he happen to know what the goal was, the purpose, and what was the deal? No, with his memory is still kind of muddled and messed with. He unfortunately can't recall like who did this to him and or why. For him, basically from what you guys learn is that for the last few months it's felt like he's been like in a dream. You know, he feels like he's been asleep for a long time, and he's still kind of trying to shake off that feeling. You know, he's feeling very like kind of lethargic and just like not fully awake yet.
We get that.
So
So, hey, Foggy.
Yo,
How many wishes did you use?
none.
Yeah, what I try and use one to help this guy out.
I mean, why?
that's our paladin.
Don't you want to know what happened?
That's our paladin.
Yeah, this fucker just, I don't know, he imprisoned my dad and
Yeah, but don't you want to know what the reason behind all of this was?
The Grand Chieftain's like, there's no need for unpleasantness.
is he still under Zone of Truth?
Yes, he is.
I'm going to ask him this. Excuse me, Sir Chieftain.
Yes.
What's up with that prisoner that you have down below that cannot die?
Him.
Yeah, that guy.
I am not entirely certain. That is someone who has been here even before my time ruling.
Does he have a name?
Not one that he has shared.
Do we know why he's in prison?
From all that I was informed of is that apparently a long time ago he committed a seriously grave offense worthy of death in our lands, yet he could not die. So we have taken to instead imprisoning him. Even
And there are no records?
unfortunately not.
So basically you're keeping a guy for God knows how many years for no apparent reason.
As I said,
What?
I was told by the previous chieftain before I took over that he is a man of grave danger to our lands, and he must be kept locked up.
I see. Okay, so what? You want me to use one of my wishes to do what exactly, Mr. Niantaro?
Well, we could try, see if we can get whatever magic is clouding his mind lifted. Maybe he remembers what he did, why, and we can find out if there's any more danger to the city.
And would I know if any temple in the city would be able to cast great restoration or remove curse? Mr. DM.
Roll me a history check.
All right. History. Where's history? History.
12. It's hard to recall if there are people who are that strong within the city here. You don't.
I mean, my mom was a high priestess there.
She was, yes, but even so, she didn't wield magics like that.
I didn't write it on my description. My mom was 20th level.
You lying bastard.
Wow.
Oh,
it's my
okay,
mom.
let's just get your mommy back, and she can fix it. And your,
Her understudy should be at least 12.
and your daddy, the
Right?
level champion fighter, the level 20 champion fighter.
Obviously 20.
And this is why the rogue's parents always die. You're part rogue. It's time for your parents to die. Congratulations.
Drama.
Yeah, congratulations. Traumatic backstory. But now in the present.
Yes.
There might be someone in these lands here who might be strong enough to, an ancient shaman, maybe. You know, someone who is more on in years and has, honed their craft a bit more. But you're not sure where you would find them.
Sorry, I wouldn't know where to find them, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
I'm gonna ask that guy, the chieftain. Yo, would you know any ancient shamans anywhere in this vicinity? You are the chieftain now.
Oh, sure. Let me just bring up my Tinder app here. Let's see. Old shamans in your area. Let's see.
Guy's useless.
Uh,
All right, yeah.
no, the Grand Chieftain would
sure.
say, there may be some in some of the more remote villages. Some of the shamans of our land tend to live a more hermit lifestyle. So I can send out word to some of the outlying villages if they have any powerful shamans.
Okay, that sounds like a load of bureaucracy. And
It's not
yeah,
bureaucracy, it's literally...
it is lots of procedural stuff. So listen, I'm going to use my shit on you to unfog your brain.
why are you going to rub shit on me?
I'm gonna use my shit on you. I said my abilities. I said
Oh, your ability. We said shit, so I thought you meant you were going to use...
the colloquial shit.
What have you
You know,
learned
not-
in those kingdoms?
Many things.
Are any of them useful? Besides
Ob-
shit?
All of them. Oh yeah, all of them. Useful. Also, I was never fucked in the brain by someone else and fucked everybody else's situation. So
You
yeah.
are you sure?
some humility would be good here.
Are you sure you're your parents' child? You are very rude.
I've traveled the world.
Well, your mother and father need to raise you better.
Seriously, we're doing this now?
He just kind of gives you like a, he's like, yeah. It's like,
Dude, we came in here. You were possessed by some shit. You don't even know what it was. We freed you of it. And you have the guts to talk to me about my manners?
well, yes, I'm very grateful for what you did, but it doesn't give
Yeah,
you the
so we
excuse
get
to
the
be
job
rude.
done. I'm not rude.
You're being
Well,
very
I am.
rude and crude.
Well, I am. You're right about that. But,
So-
you know, my parents are still exiled.
no, they're not. They're
Because of
free to
you.
come back whenever they wish.
Yeah, okay, how can I contact them? Tell them that. They're 3 days away.
Oh, here. He kind of reaches into a pouch in his room, pulls out a stone. Hello. Message for Royal Guard Rocky. This is the Grand Chieftain. I hope I find you well. Hope you and your wife are doing well. Your son and his friends have saved me. All charges against you are dropped. You're free to come back whenever. I'm sorry. There. Happy?
That's pretty basic.
It's
I mean, it's the least you can do.
I'm only allowed to use like 25 words. I had to keep it
How
short.
long has my dad been in prison?
From what I was informed on, a few months.
You feel good about that? You're
Not-
okay with it?
Not really.
Hmm.
I mean, he was wrongly.
But your problem is that I'm rude.
Yes, look, I feel bad. I feel terrible about the things that happened out of my control. But it doesn't mean you have to be rude to me about it. I was not in control of my actions. Why are you holding me at fault here?
That's the mark of a lesser man, if I may so say myself.
You may not.
Anyways, I just did, so deal with it. Anyways,
You know I could still have you arrested. For a minor
Yeah, but-
charge, right?
but you're not gonna do that. Anyways, as I said before, I'm going to use my little abilities that I learned traveling the world to maybe unfog your mind a bit more. Are you okay with that?
He kind of looks to the rest of you. It's like, kind of like for like confirmation that he can trust Foggy on this.
I shrug.
I stare blankly into the room because I actually don't have my owl out right now.
God dang it.
I didn't say I summoned him, so I feel it's only reasonable he is now.
True.
I mean, look, some revenge has to be taken about what has happened. Apparently, you are just a pawn.
So where's Kate
So-
then?
She said she had to step away for a bit, for half an hour.
Ah, okay. Alright. So what are you gonna do, Foggy?
Yeah, I'm going to use my wish, as the Antaro suggested, to unfog this guy's mind.
Okay. Alright, Foggy
At
and
least I'm going to try.
Alright. So you bring out the lamp, you rub it and summon the Jinn within.
Hmm.
As he pops out, he goes,
I'm gonna do that in a room somewhere where this guy doesn't look. He doesn't have a eyesight.
Oh, so you could do it outside of his view. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you leave, he just asks the rest of you. It's like, where is he going? How is he supposed to help me if he's not in the room?
I work in mysterious ways, okay?
You can't hear this.
I say that as I'm going away to the other room.
Yeah, the Grand Chief just asks the rest of you guys, like, so is he always like this? You know, I recall young Foggy being much more respectful when I last met him. Though I guess that was a few years ago. What have you all been up to with him that has changed him so? Have you been a bad influence on him? Just no response from you guys. Oh God.
He's been bad influence on us, actually.
Oh, I haven't.
I'm just a poor folk girl from a village that was long lost. And then he comes and ruins it all.
He did what? Oh dear.
He did what?
I am so sorry.
So much whoring.
Whoring? What is he doing? I didn't think
Oh,
Foggy
is
would.
this about the prostitutes you told his mother about the other day?
I'm sorry. The what?
Okay, guys.
He has come from.
Weren't you in the
Fuck
other
off,
room?
relax.
He can finally let loose without prohibitions. They can be finally free.
Okay, you did not tell his.
Why are you talking like that, Kita?
You did not tell his mother and father about this, did you? I'm not sure if his mother's poor heart could handle it.
We wouldn't dare.
You guys, you're also under zone of truth, huh?
No, they keep standing outside of it.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, this is all before what Kisa knows. The only thing I remember right now that this conversation kind of came up before when we were all eating with his mum.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure there was talk about something with prostitutes.
Yeah.
Sowing his oats.
I mean,
Yeah.
Foggy and Horace went to a brothel, didn't they?
They
Yeah,
did.
that's what Kisa
Yeah.
remembers, that it came
Yeah.
up in conversation.
Yeah, nobody said I was a pimp, though.
No, they're saying you're a man
I
whore.
didn't say
He even
Okay.
went to manors and stole
Oh.
from people. There was even a dragon girl that he stole from his master.
Oh my, by the gods and spirits, Foggy's turned into a downright hooligan and delinquent.
Exactly.
I may have to keep
I
him.
thought it was his father's influence, but now I see that he's innocent.
I may have to keep Foggy here for retraining and spiritual guidance. If he's fallen this much into depravity, it may be best
I
for him
mean-
to stay here.
Oh, no. You don't want to keep him here. Trust me, he would just be a bad influence on all of you people.
We would
You
send
should let him come
He
with
has
us.
lost. He has lost touch with his gods.
him away to the spiritual sanctuary for, well, cleansing.
Do you really want to taint this holy place?
They,
Someone like him.
This is what they specialize in: spiritual cleansing.
Trust me, they're not gonna get through to him. He's a lost cause.
What the
Um,
fuck is wrong with you guys?
I've come to know him as an upright person and a good friend to one of
Thank
our
you.
traveling companions. So this is all before my time, and I've been with them a few months now. So
But his
just
traveling
to chime in.
company is gonna leave soon. It's gonna get worse, but don't worry, we'll take care of it.
Did Geth join us after I joined, guys? Like this is. It's not like he was the only good influence.
Kev has decided that he will leave us.
So
We'll steer him clear now.
Geth is just standing there going,
We'll
what?
have
Going,
him-
what?
But Foggy was already a good guy when I met him, and Geth wasn't around then, so clearly he was steering clear already.
Yeah, Geth is
No?
just gonna speak up like, don't listen to Kita. She's usually talking out of her ass a lot of the time.
All the time.
He's talking weirdly as well. Are you okay?
I think I got a bit of
No.
a cold.
No, I mean Kita.
Oh.
You're talking just
no.
fine, Geth.
I saw Kita
I think-
sniffing some type of powder, and now she's talking weird.
I think she's having conniptions.
Yeah, Foggy introduced me to baguettes. The best day of my life.
Yeah, yeah. Me and Foggy, we shared some good time together. We had shared baguettes with a stranger. He's cool. He's a good guy. And now I know the glory of baguettes and other fine breads.
I do love the back.
I guess I slag for sex.
Geth is just gonna grab Kita and throw her over his shoulder and just walk away with her.
I was gonna say, like, I think you need to lie down, Kita.
Sorry, imps have gotten me.
Geth is just gonna spank Kita's ass like, behave. Just
Oh my.
taking you out of the room.
Gosh, I didn't think we were that kind of stream.
Not like that, you horny bastards. God.
Yes, Daddy.
God damn it, no. Ugh.
Yes, Daddy.
I don't get paid enough to do this, or to do that kind of D&D.
Yes, Dungeon Daddy.
And by that I mean I don't get paid at all. So. Oh. But anyway, so Foggy, you go someplace hidden out of view, and summon the genie. As he
Uh-huh.
apparates, he's like, oh great, it's you guys. What can I do for you? What is your wish that I may not fuck with?
Yeah, thank you. Real quick,
Mm-hmm.
real simple one.
Uh-huh.
Yes. How are you, by the way?
I am an imprisoned djinn in a bottle. How do you think I feel?
Anything I can do to make it better?
You can wish for my freedom.
I'll think about it.
That's what they all say. Alright, but what do you want?
You know that guy, that chieftain next door?
No, I do not know him at all, actually. Never had the privilege of meeting the chieftain.
Yeah, he's a tool, anyways. But he's next door. Can you?
Okay.
Okay. Do you know who he is?
No. I've never met
Alright,
him.
anyways. Alright, so go next door. Look at him.
Okay.
He has some shit that is blocking his brain.
I think that's. I think that's called a blood clot.
Yeah, maybe it's a blood clot, maybe it's early onset Alzheimer's. Maybe he has age dementia. Don't know. Not a neurologist. But whatever he has in his brain, can you just boop, take it out?
I
Like
feel
in
this
like
is gonna go horribly wrong because you're being vague as fuck.
Don't take the brain out. God damn it. God.
no, we've established from the previous wishes that
but-
we cannot be fucked with, right?
He can't twist your wishes, but he can fulfill your wishes as they are stated. So
Which is
whatever
vague
words
as fuck.
whichever words you use is what he is bound to. So if you are vague,
Okay.
his actions can be vague.
Okay, so I wish for
Monkey's paw. Don't forget that monkey's paw.
Yeah.
I wish. Okay, you said that the greater restoration would bring him back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna wish that to cast greater restoration on the chieftain. Only this and nothing more.
The general bow says, "Your wish is yours to keep," and he snaps his fingers.
Gracias.
You guys who are with the Grand Chieftain see him all of a sudden begin to glow with like bluish energy all around his body, which then begins to accumulate and gather up to his head, for it then just kind of like shatters and scatters into like particles of light. As the Grand Chieftain kind of like falls forward and kind of holds his head, groaning. He's like, "Oh, what? Oh, what just happened?"
How do we feel?
"Oh, you're back. Oh, my head hurts a bit. Oh,
Yeah, that's to be expected. Gonna go away in a couple of days.
just got a flood of memories. Oh, what? Huh. I remember now. I remember what happened before everything went dark. We had a visitor here. A strange man.
Oh no.
You see him kind of like holding his head and trying to focus. He said he was an ally, someone who wanted to help our lands prosper and flourish. That he had discovered a way to change our desert landscape into one of lush, fertile land. I didn't believe him outright, but I felt I should at least hear him out. He showed me an example. He had a large bottle of sand, and he poured in this strange mixture. It glittered and shone with a fascinating light. And as it sank into the sand itself changed into soil and sprouted greenery. Of course, after seeing that, I asked what he wanted in exchange for this miracle magic. But what he asked was something I could not give. I do not know why, but he wanted our prisoner. The man that you asked about, Foggy.
Hmm. Okay.
And
Go on.
he did not seem to like my reply. He tried to persuade me, convince me that this would be the best thing for the land. And I told him that I could not release a man who committed such heinous crimes against us centuries ago, while I did not know what the crimes were. I know he would not have been locked up for like how he is for nothing. And that's when this cloaked man pulled out this little vial. It had this weird black substance inside it. It undulated and moved on its own like it was alive. And then he uncorked it, and whatever was inside lunged itself at me. My guards tried to protect me, but the cloaked figure dispatched them quickly. The next thing I recall is that substance worming its way inside me. And then everything else is kind of broken up images. I see myself down in the prison, visiting him, that man down there, if you can call him that. I tried to free him, but the bindings on his cell, whatever was possessing me, could not break the spells on the cell. But then there was something planned to drain the magic in some way. I'm sorry, I can't recall anymore.
Maybe we should pay that prisoner a visit.
If
Maybe we should.
that is what you feel would help shed more light on this, then I can arrange for that to be done. Just please be careful down there. The Grand Chieftain will call out for the guards. And as a couple come in, he says, contact the royal prison. Foggy and his associates here will be taking a visit to see our highly guarded prisoner. You see the guards kind of go a little bit pale as that guy has mentioned. They kind of look to you for kind of with a look of are you serious? But they nod and will go report to the royal prison that they'll be getting visitors.
Okay.
So, after a bit, some guards come and escort you guys to the royal prison and see you inside. They ask you that if for any weaponry and stuff you have is either put out of sight or left with them. So if you have any way to store away your weaponry and stuff so it can't be seen, please do so.
I'll give my scythe to them. I
Okay.
trust them.
I
I'll put
am
my-
the weapon.
I'm gonna put the.
I
my
am
cloak
also a weapon. I
over
can
it.
cast spells.
True.
Urgh.
Um,
You want to take a simple old woman, her staff away?
old woman, my foot. You a simple blind woman.
Yeah, I'm a blind woman. I need a staff.
Yeah, see, sonny.
And water doesn't twinkle, you know.
So yeah, they'll store your stuff in a chest here, on the upper floors.
Just goes.
And they just say when you're ready to leave, they will return your possessions to you. After you guys either put away into your bag of holding or anything, or leave with the guards here.
Can I just hide them behind my cloak?
Well, no, they just need to
Yeah.
make sure. Well, they need to make sure that they are fully out of sight.
Okay, so I'll put them in the bag of holding. Who has the bag of holding?
I strap my rapier on my bag, so it's hidden by my flowing cape.
If I remember, I think it's either between Kita or Kisa who have the bag of holding.
I don't have the bag of holding.
It's Callista who has the bag of holding. I have the weird
Right.
closet of holding.
Right.
I
Or
need the bag of holding.
cellar of holding, if you want.
Right. The storage space of holding.
I'm gonna call it cellar.
Okay, so I'm gonna give my weapons to Callista
Okay.
to put them in the bag of holding.
Dagger 1, Dagger 2, Dagger 3, Dagger 4.
Up to dagger 8 plus my katana. Shield.
This is a question to a party. I had an idea for a wish that will give the genie maybe a bit more cooperation, but also the freedom he wants. I could wish for his freedom once mine or Kisa's wishes are done or we are dead.
Conditional
so-
wish. Okay.
Yes.
Say that again.
That just screams boss fight of the genie.
Yeah. I'm gonna kick your
fuck.
ass. No, he can't. He can't fight
Okay,
you
never
guys.
mind.
He can't fight you guys.
Oh,
not as long as
my
you.
cat is screaming.
Not as long as you hold the lamp. As long as you're in possession of the lamp, he cannot fight you guys.
I would wish for his freedom, conditioned on after our last wishes are done for Kisa and Kida, or if the two of us die.
Okay.
That's an idea, because that would grant him almost, like immediate freedom once the two of us have wishes done.
Okay. Okay.
That could give him better disposition towards us.
All of a sudden,
I'm just saying.
a huge Tarrasque comes in, kills Kita and Kisa.
Yeah, it just happens, history.
Alright.
I am returned.
Alright, but anyway, as you guys are,
So is that a bad idea, or shouldn't do it, or...
I mean, it's not a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, it's a use of a wish, so it's up to you if that's.
I mean, someone should have a wish before you two guys finish your wishes. in case something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Just
I
saying,
was
we
thinking
still
I
have
will
7
use
wishes
my-
in total, right?
Yeah.
2 from Foggy.
No,
2
I
from
used
Tara.
one.
Yeah, 2 from
Okay.
you, 2 from Tara, from Kida, and 3 from Kisa. 7.
Is that
So,
still
yeah,
free?
So one of them is to free him, and the other 6 are free.
Okay. Anyway, so you guys descend down deep into the royal dungeon here, going past the floors where they keep the other prisoners. And it's about. You feel like you guys are descending at least a couple stories after the last floor you pass before you reach this kind of large, solitary room. Before you guys enter in, the guards basically kind of grab this kind of stone off the wall that's attached to like a metal staff, and they kind of tap it on the floor, and you see all these kind of sigils along the floors and walls and ceilings light up before they go dim. It's like, alright, safe to enter. Please make sure that you keep at least 10 feet away from the prison, from the cell itself. Whatever you do, do not toss anything into the cell. And again, stay back and try not to antagonize him. Once you're done,
Does he have a name?
it's not known to us. Whenever
Okay.
we trust me, we've asked multiple times.
Okay.
All right. Well, when you're done, knock on the door here. We'll let you out, and we will reactivate the sigils. If we hear any commotion, the sigils will be reactivated immediately. If that is the case, do your best to not move. If you can help it. Otherwise, the sigils will explode.
Noted.
Good. Alright. As you guys step into the room, the large heavy door is shut and locked behind you. And you guys are free to traverse across the large, like 30-foot room here.
So what is just a big room?
It's a long, kind of like 30-foot long room, about maybe like 20 feet wide. And at the very end of the room here is a solitary, large cell. You see that there's like, it has super thick metal bars going from top to bottom and across the cell entrance. And you see that there's also as like thick chains as well that have like talismans wrapped and woven through the chains.
Okay. How long did you say it is?
30 feet from where you guys are standing to get to his prison, but they did tell you to keep 10 feet from the cell.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Divine Sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's 60 feet.
Okay.
So,
Let's see. That is let me see. What's that detecting again? Celestial fiend or undead. You're not picking up anything of those origins. in here. So.
Really?
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, I tell everyone.
Okay.
Okay, do we see the guy in his cell or?
No. The cell is like dark inside. There is
Can I
some
make
like.
light?
Yeah, you can.
Actually, do I know a light spell? 1 second. I need to pacify my cats, and I haven't really. Oh wait, no. Fuck yeah! I have my ring.
Yeah.
I'll just flip open my ring, and my small never quenched flame illuminates a little bit. I don't even need to cast anything.
Okay.
Wait, why did they ask us not to have any weapons on site?
Probably because he's dangerous in some way.
I shouldn't just take my weapons back now.
So, do you see anything now that
Um,
you have some light? I can't see anything.
How far does that light shine?
Um, um, was a second level spell, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah. Because it should say like how far like bright and dim light. It
Continual
shines.
flame. Yeah, I know. I was just looking for it.
Let's see.
Brightness of a torch. So decent amount.
Okay.
I think the torch is 20 bright, 20
Dim.
additional dim.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. All right. So you can't see anything yet. You'll have to get closer.
Okay, let's go closer.
Okay.
Someone lead me.
All right. So Skisa kind of like holds her hand out with her ring, kind of shedding the light. You guys walk closer as you see like the edges of the dim light cast from the ring begin to kind of flood into the cell here, kind of casting away the shadows. You eventually begin to see the kind of silhouetted outline of someone in that prison cell. And as you get closer and closer, the brighter light casting upon him, you see this kind of gargantuan man, kind of on his knees, his wrists and arms chained up to the walls, chains wrapped and bound around his waist. His body's kind of like slumped over, pulling the chains taut.
Yeah, is this Tom's old character? I forgot his name.
Geth?
No,
No,
Oh,
the one.
Horace.
Oh, Horace?
Horace.
No, Horace
little
isn't.
thieving
Horace isn't
boy.
that old. Remember,
Yeah,
I
we
don't
don't know what
know.
the fuck is going on.
remember
there.
this guy's been here for
He's
centuries.
possessed. Oh yeah, right.
This Horace is
I
dead.
forgot about that aspect.
as you guys kind of like get as close as you can, because you see there's like a mark on the floor. That mark's like 10 feet from the cell. As you guys kind of like stand there, kind of the light from the ring shining in, you can see that he is breathing. It's just very slow and steady. Shut up, stomach. I know you're hungry. Yeah, so you guys are here. What do you want to do?
I hadn't heard about this guy, so I'm just the light source right now. Do we can I do detect magic?
Sure.
I think I have it prepared.
Yeah.
Let me just double check. I mean, I would have prepared it in advance if I'd known we were gonna
Well, you can't.
do the thing with the do.
Yeah, you could use it for the chieftain.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Detect magic.
all right.
I'm back.
You cast detect magic, and you see that of course, there's magic all across this room, across the prison cell and the bindings that hold him. There's a bunch of enchantment and abjuration magic here.
Abjuration.
Yeah,
Protection, right?
yeah, protection
Yeah.
magics.
It's the best kind of
But
magic.
it's around him. But can I like you know how it says like I can use my action.
Mm-hmm.
So is he in particular magic as well, or just like the surroundings to protect him or guard him?
You don't detect magic necessarily, like a magical effect or spell coming from him, but you do sense there is something odd about him.
Okay. Interesting.
And is he awake or how does he look like?
Um,
Oh, baby.
he's basically kind of like got the chains pulled taut, and is kind of slumped forward, just like being held up by the chains around his body. And he's just breathing slowly, but steady.
Okay. Okay, should we talk to him? Should, right?
Yeah, let's go. Let's talk to him.
Yo!
You hear the chains and the whole walls and room just rattle and shake as he pulls on his chains. He's noisy.
Hello.
What want?
Oh, he's the beastie talking instead.
Interesting, right?
What's
your name?
Want?
Me want name.
Me want name.
No name.
No snoo.
Just pulls on the chains again, and you see the magic that's woven through them kind of lighting up to resist him. What want?
How long here?
Long time. Not no.
Hungry?
Always hungry. Remember, you were told
there
not
any-
to, you were told not to put anything into the cell.
Okay. I was about to feed the monkey.
As he kind of looks up at you. Always hungry.
For what? What do you eat? What eat? Good.
You look tasty.
Thank you.
He kind of looks to you,
You see?
He looks to you, Nianturo.
Shit.
Red cloth. Give. Hungry.
No. Red cloth. Mine.
Ugh.
Okay. What is you?
I is me. Me is I.
Fair enough.
What want with I?
Hey, Kira.
Yes.
What?
You got another red scarf in your closet thingy?
I might.
Go look for it.
I was thinking about doing something different, however, if you will indulge me.
No.
You see him
All right.
kinda,
Well,
he kind of looks at all of you. See. He kind of shifts over to you, Foggy. Keys. Tools. Give. Hungry.
what is this? You've become monosyllabic? I'm gonna use unsettling words. Hungry. And I'm gonna use a suggestion. You're not hungry. You'll be helpful and answer our questions.
Okay.
So that's DC 17 Wisdom throw against minus D8.
He cannot be charmed.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, well, more like it's something preventing him from being charmed. As you kind of go and cast your suggestion on him, you see something kind of light up across his body that repels your spell. Oh, tricky words from tricky wench.
Why is you here? No laughy laughies.
Fear. Fear why I hear.
What?
They fear I.
No. It's they fear me.
Me they fear, yes.
Why fear they you?
I eat. I eat. What cannot be eaten?
What?
He looks to you, Kita. Or sorry, Kisa. It's like eyes look tasty. Give me eyes.
You can't see my eyes. I have a bandage over them.
Oh, he can see.
Eh.
Then he looks to Callista. Arm look tasty. Give. Then he looks to Yukita. Pretty necklace. Give. Hungry.
Hmm.
So hungry.
I'm
Where
gonna
were
try to
you?
use command word, and I'm gonna try to command him to revert. Doesn't have
Okay.
a charm effect.
I don't think so.
No, that's an enchantment.
Yeah.
That's not enchantment either.
Well, it is an enchantment spell. All right.
Okay, fair enough.
He just made the save. Unless you use your unsettling words again.
Isn't it still active?
Is it? I thought you. Well, let me see here. Hold on. Oh, from the next saving throw they roll. Okay, I guess technically he didn't roll since he is immune. Okay, go ahead and roll
Exactly.
your bardic inspiration then. A 5. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So he does fail then. So you command him to revert.
Mhm.
And you guys kind of like see something glowing in his stomach region. But he doesn't change. So he just kind of like, "Ugh! No! Mine! Ah!" So he begins kind of like yanking on the chains more and more, causing like the room to shake and quake.
Okay, I'm gonna cast command myself. Also.
Mm-hmm.
Revert.
He made the DC on yours.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, okay, sure.
So he kind of like, "Ugh! Fancy words from filthy mouths."
Kia, about that scarf.
I'm
Hungry.
gonna open up the storage cellar for him to go through.
Okay. All right, so you open it up. you have a bunch of clothes inside.
As he's getting more aggravated, is there actually any magic reacting from him? It lasts for 10 minutes, so.
There is. It was not so much
Okay.
like a magical spell, but you do sense like a source of power coming from him.
Okay. Of
Oh.
of any particular type, or is it like
It's just like more kind of like raw power.
okay? So he's a super saiyan. Okay, I get it.
How long does Divine Sense last? Oh, just one round? Never mind. Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna cast Divine Sense again.
No, I won't. You wouldn't know.
Give me a roll. I might have seen something.
Fine. Since Kita does have her detect magic up, if she lets you guys know she's sensing something coming from him, then you can try. It's all in Kita though.
Alright. Alright, so I cast my
Well, wait,
How's
Kita,
it called?
are you letting the others know?
Kisa will
Oh,
let
sorry, Kita.
the others know, yes.
God damn it.
Oh, my throat hurts.
Okay. So yeah, Kisa lets you know. Then yeah, go ahead.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm gonna cast
Not
my-
magic. On that note, though, as he's getting more aggravated, is the magic that's apparently binding him is.
Oh yeah, it's
is
reacting. It's getting
It's reacting, but it looks stable.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
at least from what you can tell.
Yeah, I'm not an expert in that sense, but I wanted to see if there is any sort of change in that.
And yeah,
And there is.
and Antaro, you do manage to find a scarf inside. And Foggy, as for your divine sense, you are now picking up a celestial presence within the prison.
So I speak in Celestial and say, "Who are you?"
Oh, you can speak Celestial.
I can speak Celestial, yeah.
Mm.
No, no, no. No. Bells, go away. No. He seems to be resisting you, Foggy.
I'm gonna chime in. Is this your mother tongue?
No. No. As you kind of continue to speak in Celestial, Kisa, you can see that kind of spot in his stomach beginning to glow brighter.
There's something inside his stomach.
One sec.
You know, you keep repeating yourself. It's kind of boring. Do you even have some original phrase you can use?
What? Oh.
Release.
All right.
Can I do something? Oh, okay.
All right, go ahead. What do you want to do?
Can I do something general, and you tell me how it might work or not?
Sure.
Can I channel my divinity and speak to him in Celestial, and just put more energy into that thing in his chest, and ask again, like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Okay. What's Channel Divinity normally do?
I have like a couple of abilities
Couple functions.
with my age.
Okay.
Yeah. Abjure enemy, harness divine power, vow of enmity. But
Let me see here. Let me check out your Channel Divinity real quick here.
abjure enemy might.
Maybe.
Can I roll an intelligence check
Sure.
to see if could I make the connection that since he asked for my eyes and the only reason why they would be interesting is because something divine has touched them.
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I do want to make an intelligence check just because it's a bit out of left field, but
Yeah.
The command did nothing, I take it.
No, we'll get to that. I was just wanting to cover everyone's bases real quick.
no, wait, that's strength. I'm dumb. Oh, it's actually the same.
19.
So
Okay. Yeah, 19 to 19. Okay.
yeah, and I have plus 2 in both. So.
That is a plausible, highly plausible leap of logic there.
Yeah. He did want my scarf.
Yeah. And
It is infused with the goddess.
Yeah, I don't know exactly why your staff is magical. We never really talked about that in
Sure.
character, so
and as
I mainly went off my eyes.
Yeah. As for the command, Kita, he did fail his saving throw. And as you save release, you see, like, all of you guys can now kind of see, like, this glow begin to emanate from his stomach region, just like from underneath his flesh and organs. So he just kind of growls, "No, mine, mine."
Foggy,
Hello.
that
Yes.
glow, is that in particular the thing that you sensed was celestial? or he?
Is it?
It was
I
coming.
know, yeah.
It was coming because you didn't sense anything from him before. But now that that spot's glowing, you detect it from there.
So yeah.
Interesting. He swallowed something celestial.
Okay, so I'm going to cast my channel divinity, and I'm gonna do abjure enemy.
Okay. Alright.
See what that does.
Okay. Let's see if you.
And the undead fiends and celestials they have disadvantage.
Wow. Natural 1. God damn. Okay. Alright, yeah. As you cast your channel divinity, focusing on him, frightening him, as that wears down his resistance to Kita's spell. And you guys watch as he just like kind of is pulling on the chains more and more, his back arching as he lets out a just room shaking guttural roar as you see then light beginning to pour from his eyes and mouth. And then everything goes quiet and he slumps over.
We did something.
Then he begins to stir and move again. As he raises his head, you see his eyes are glowing with a kind of golden light. Greetings, mortals. Are you the ones that shook the bindings of my tomb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who are you?
As for those of you that understand Celestial, you hear they refer themselves as Tatalin.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that ring any bell?
Roll me a history check, Foggy, with advantage.
History. Blah, 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 blah.
Is it regional specific story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, 19.
Nice.
Nicely done. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll me your religion check too, Foggy. I'll give you advantage on this too. This is gonna be kind of a bit of a combination here. 2 12s. Okay. So 19 and 12. Yeah, this is something that your mother taught you about, Foggy. Tatalin is one of the lost spirits of the land here. Tatalin was a grand spirit of light. Apparently, from what legend says, that they came with the rising of the sun across the desert, bringing with it the warmth that the sun brings, as well as giving life to the plants that found this place as home.
Okay.
But Tatalin, though,
Is it-
according to legends, had gone missing a long time ago. And while they say the sun still rises, Tatalin must still exist, as long as the sun does.
Sorry, the what must still exist?
Tatalon must. Because according to legends, Tatalon is intricately linked with the sun.
Okay.
As
Okay.
you see that the eyes just kind of like look at you all. You have been touched by another. Your blessings received.
Rude.
Forgive me. By the way, it's still speaking in Celestial.
Oh, never mind.
Just let me know from when I can understand it. When
Yeah,
10
as
minutes
soon-
over.
Yeah, you can you can understand now. um, but like it continues to go on. How is it that you have shaken me loose from my tomb?
We have a talent for being aggravating.
Hmm.
I think. I'm not quite sure what happened.
Mortals,
I mean, we're also great.
mortals never cease to surprise me. I must thank you. While my time here on the surface may be brief, it has been wonderful to re-emerge after so long.
How were you imprisoned?
This one, the one that I inhabit, he killed me long ago. Consumed my flesh, my form, my essence. He was an abnormality, something that should not have existed, or should have been able to exist. A divinity devourer.
While she's talking, I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, you cast your Zone of Truth. And it doesn't take. Though they will kind of like shift their eyes towards you. You doubt my words, young mortal. I understand. This is a very suspicious and odd situation. But
I'm just trying to keep everybody honest here.
my words are fully true. I have no reason to lie. It is
That's
not,
exactly what the law would say.
it's not within my nature. Lying is something of the mortals and fiends. It does not serve me. I am light, and light sheds truth upon the darkness of lies.
Okay.
Be swift.
So who is this guy that imprisoned you here? And
I do not know. I never conversed with him. I don't think even he knows who or what he is. Just his unending desire to feed.
So is he gone now
No,
that we freed you?
he is still here, and I am still trapped.
Oh.
What you've only done is briefly shaken me from my tomb, allowing me to resume control over the body. But his essence, his will is still here, and I can feel it fighting to come back to the surface.
Is there a way to permanently free you?
I do not know. I didn't. This whole situation has been one that I did not foresee as being possible. An entity such as this existing is unheard of. But
Hey.
even if you could free me, I am already dead.
Oh.
All that remains right now is my essence and what's little of my mind and consciousness that clings to it. If you could free me, I may be reborn in the cycle. But it may be many generations of your people's time.
We don't have to meet you. It's just sounds miserable what you're going through. So
It is.
What if we fuck that guy up straight up? I say in Celestial.
They shake their head. Or, well, shake his head. This, for whatever reason, this man cannot die. I am currently housed within him.
What if we possessed one of those big swords, you know, the ones up in the mountains?
I do not know of what you speak.
Yeah, I'm looking at my notes as well.
are you talking of one of the swords in your visions?
Yes, I'm talking about one of them.
Oh.
I am unfamiliar. What visions have you had?
Well, visions of powerful swords in some mountains that were forged by gods, you know, and stuff like that.
I do not know of those.
Okay.
There's always a hope. This might sound crude, but it's not like you or he are leaving anytime soon from here.
No, I am not.
So we might continue on our quest, but you will remain in our thoughts, and if we get stronger and find a way to free you, at least I promise that I will make an effort to come back and free you.
You are so kind. You have
Yeah, me too.
You have a large heart.
I have a thought, guys. Who has the lamp?
At the moment, me.
Foggy, let me rub it. Oh, that came out wrong.
Yeah, okay. Have at it.
Amazing.
It's not D&D After Dark, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I
I
rub
mean, it's almost midnight here.
Okay, fair.
I rub the lamp.
All right, you rub the lamp and conjure the Jinn.
Oh.
Is it?
I rub it
Oh,
vigorously.
what? Oh, what do you? What? What the? Where in the hells am I? Where have you brought me now?
Just a quick question before I even bother making a wish, since last time I tried doing that, it kind of went nowhere. Can you take a life?
I cannot kill someone or bring someone back from the dead.
Oh, right. Never mind then. Ciao.
What's this? He just kind of grabs onto the bars. No, hold on here.
I
Wait.
forgot about that part. I was more concerned with reviving people back then when he
What's
told me that.
Wait, hold on. He's like holding on. He's like resisting that. No, hold on.
What is it?
What
what
is
is
going
it?
on? What is this? He kind of looks inside the prison. What in the world's? No! He
This
just gets-
divine. I rub the lamp again. I'm back.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
That's cruel.
what's this? He's kind of like
Just-
goes to the bars. Like, what's going? What in the realms did you just find?
A divine being, or at least something like it, trapped inside the body of an apparently unkillable person.
I thought these things were destroyed.
Do you know of a way to destroy them?
So you know of these things?
Yes, I know of these things. I've read about them. They're ancient weapons. Not from here, though. How in the hells did one end up here?
He's a weapon.
He is.
I mean, he has an insatiable hunger, and is unkillable. I'd use him as a weapon.
We should kill him.
How familiar are you with the Divine War?
How familiar am I with the Divine War, Karst?
What's a divine war? There was a divine war? What?
Well, that answers that question. You guys probably wouldn't be familiar with it. This is long before your time.
Cool.
Wait. Was the divine war was sparked a barrier?
No, wait. Let me roll. I might be familiar.
No.
Oh, yeah.
History
I want to answer.
6.
Most likely it was. Ever since being conjured here, I've sensed the divine energies around this entire land. The Divine War, though it might go by other names amongst you mortals, this is what me and my kind called it, was a great upheaval in your realm. The battles between the divine and the infernal, the archfiends and archdevils. This thing in here is one of their creations, a weapon. This is what happens when you take thousands of souls, break them down to their most basic of elements, and mash them together into one living thing. A weapon, a devourer of divine energy and other celestial beings. They hunger for it, they crave it, it's all they think about, it's all they want, but no matter how much they would eat, they are never full.
It's like me when the depression hits.
And what is eating is magic or divine things?
Divine, no?
Mm-hmm. Divine.
Divinity. Eating divinity, isn't it?
In a way, yes. It consumes things of celestial energy. It was meant to combat against the angelic forces that the divine held. So those devas, other celestial folk, angels. If you had divine energy in you or celestial energy, then that made you a target. These things were
So
notorious.
this is the remnant of that war.
It is. Though I'm surprised it's still functioning after these many millennia.
Is there a way for it to stop functioning?
There is, if you can, well, either remove its core or find a way to break apart the bindings that hold it together.
Where's the core located?
My guess is normally probably in the heart or the head. That's where they usually like
So
to
we
store
just
them.
cut out the heart?
That's one way if you want to.
I'm just saying it seems simpler than one might have thought when it's put that way. It
Oh.
feels there is some kind of twist to it.
It sounds simple, of course, but well, these things are notoriously tough. And then, of course, there's their regeneration ability. They regenerate almost instantly to damage they receive.
Okay. Well, that sucks.
But
Cool.
it wouldn't be hard for me to, you know. See, these things were built to fight against celestials in mind, not Jinn. Us Jinn, we kind of stayed out of the whole war, so we didn't really take sides. So there were no countermeasures made against us.
But you said
Why
you
do
were
you use
unable
that?
to take a life.
Well,
If you
technically,
cut
this thing
out-
isn't alive. It's not a living creature. It's a weapon, an amalgamation of, well, dead souls, given physical
Why didn't
form.
you take sides?
Why didn't we take sides? There's no skin off our back if the Hells wanted to take over the mortal plane. I mean, that was more.
Yeah,
a mortal
elementals
problem.
are just happy doing their elemental things
Exactly.
until you encroach on their realms. Usually, Kida, they don't care.
Exactly. So we abstained from the whole thing. But if you want me to, I could retrieve the core from this thing before this poor little shining light loses control. If you make a wish for it.
Then I will wish for it. I wish for you to remove its core and free. I forgot the name of Tatalin.
Very.
Tatalin.
Your wish is yours to keep. As you see, he raises his hand as it begins to glow, and it extends and shoots into the cell and into the head of the creature. You see it kind of like wiggling around as he's kind of like searching. Oh, lots of empty space in here. Not surprised. Shouldn't be too hard to find one thing in there. Gotcha. He pulls his hand back. You see about like kind of like almost a palm-sized red orb, and it's sitting in his palm. As he looks back, there you go, your wish granted. As you guys watch as, like the body inside the cell beginning to crack and split as parts of its like body and flesh begin to slump off and hit the ground, but crumble into like stone and dirt. And as it does so, you see like light beginning to kind of shine through before the entire body just crumbles. And you see just an
Can you tell
orb
us
of
more
light.
about the divine war?
Oh, sure. I'm more than willing to gab about it if you wish. I'm kidding. You don't
I
have to
feel
wish
that's
for it.
not as important right now.
It might be. Is it possible that there might be a reason for it now? There are some long-lived races that might still remember this kind of thing and might want to
Maybe.
do something.
As you guys kind of see the orb of light, though, sitting there in the cell,
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it feels like.
it begins to kind of float towards you guys and passes through and past the bars of the cell. And you hear the voice kind of coming from it as it kind of like blinks as it speaks, kind of glowing a little bit brighter. Thank you all. I never dreamed that I would be freed from my tomb. I am eternally grateful to you all.
Be safe.
Thank you. I will now return to the great cycle of life, and hopefully may one day return to this world. On the day I do, I will seek out your descendants and give them a boon.
I
Thank
misheard
you
that
very
as
much.
a boop and not a boon, so I was like, boop.
A boon.
Good luck.
As the orb kind of begins to lose its shine and begins to dissipate into the air around you guys, you just kind of feel all of a sudden kind of like you're a warmth all around you, as if you're standing in the open sun. Just, you know, of like a nice kind of like summer day. Before that feeling just fades away. As the Jin just kind of like is floating there, kind of tossing the orb up and down, catching it in his hand. Well, that was quite an interesting experience. Can't say I've ever had the privilege of killing one of those divine devourers before.
What about that core?
Oh yes. Do you want this? I mean, having a bunch of basically a soul battery, could be kind of useful if you don't mind using 1,000 or so. Well, however many souls are left in here to power whatever you need.
Oh my god, it's a homunculus. I need to watch Brotherhood again.
Sure, I'll take that.
Very well. Just be careful. There might be a bit of a shock as he kind of drops it into your
How
hand.
so?
Do you catch it as he drops it?
Yes.
All right. As you catch it, you hear hundreds of screams of tormented souls, just kind of like ringing through your mind.
Suddenly, I'm glad she has it and not I. I'm sorry.
You hear just like
Don't mean it badly.
the anguished cries and pleas for mercy, for salvation, for help, for the pain to stop. You hear just the begging and crying of these tormented souls.
I pocket it with a smile.
God damn. Well, he kind of like, the genie will look to you. He's like, "Are you okay? How was that?"
I am thinking about possibilities, how one can use it.
The genie will kind of like turn back to you, Keith, and be like, "You know, I like her."
Okay.
What? What? She doesn't get bogged down by morality. I like it. Anyway, do you need anything else, or am I back into the lamp I go?
Back into the lamp you go, I think, until she wants to make.
Before you do, maybe I should do the wish we talked about.
Oh, you got another one. Why am I not surprised?
We have
A
to do the
conditional
story.
wish.
Yeah.
A conditional wish. Once Kisa, and I point towards Kisa, and me are done with the wishes, as in the last wish is taken, aside from this,
Mm-hmm.
or when we both die, I wish for your release at the time.
So once you both use up all your wishes, even if this one here, and he points to Foggy,
Yeah. What's
still has a
what's
wish
in there?
left, even if he has some wishes left, I am free to go.
Yes.
what about Foggy's wishes?
No, I might veto that if I have a wish
Okay.
left.
Yeah, same here. I still got a wish left.
Okay.
Oh, yes, of
once
course.
me, Kisa, or Karista, and Karista, sorry,
What
are done with the wishes. Don't care about Foggy.
God damn.
He's a horror person.
God damn.
What?
Jeez.
And the Jinn asks me, like, goes like, I like her. I'm like, mm-hmm.
And in the unlikely possibility that the three of us all are dead, then you are free, or then you are free to go.
So on the cause of your untimely demise, which I do not do not desire in any way, if it does happen,
Oh, Jesus.
I am free to go. Or if all of your wishes are expended, sans his, then, interesting conditions. So nonetheless, my freedom is guaranteed now.
Yes.
Your wish is yours to keep. He kind of claps his hands.
It is. So you can be free when your duty is done, so to speak.
Very well.
I don't think that we will keep you that long, to be honest.
Not,
And
not from the
what
way you're
is
blowing through wishes.
for you?
Yeah, we're blowing through our wishes.
What
I
is
only
for
just
you
made my
a
first
year?
one, okay?
What is for you a year, right?
Yes, I've been stuck in this land for hundreds of years, so... I must say, though, amongst the mortals that have acquired my services, you guys have been the most interesting. I mean, I've had mortals who blew through wishes quickly, but not as quickly as that man there. And a mortal who found a way to finagle and monkey wrench their way into me having fun with twisting wishes. Shoots some daggers, like dagger eyes at Callista.
Yeah, I'm surprised that worked. especially after I managed to at least get by you the possibility of
You know,
testing the wish.
I am shocked as well. Usually mortals aren't well smart enough to think of that. So while I do hate it, I am impressed. And he gives you kind of like a little like golf clap towards you, Callista.
What'd I do?
He's just giving you some
You
praise for
impressed the Jinn.
yeah, for your wish to kind of keep him from fucking with wishes.
So I understand that you've been stuck in the lamp for hundreds of years, but I would be curious to know whether you have any idea why there would be people out trying to heat divinity, or maybe even disrupt the order of things. They've
Why?
been going after the Kitsune goddess for a while.
Why would mortals do anything that they do? Some mortals are just greedy. They want power, they want wealth. Some of them want certain other things that I refuse to mention because, ugh.
Oh, you mean sex?
You would not believe how many male mortals I've come across who wished for a few more inches below the waist. Oy. Though, of course,
I mean, no, sorry.
though, of course,
continue.
always has some fun messing with those wishes. Some of them got to be more careful with their words.
Like, how do you mean?
Well, what I remember one time, one gentleman asked,
I'm not asking for me, like, you know.
"Oh, of course not for you, no, but one
Yeah,
guy,
you know.
one guy that found the lamp before, the way he worded it, wished to be hung like a horse. Well, he became a horse. It was kind of hard to unwish that wish since he could no longer, well, speak."
I see.
You know, as they say, the attention is in the details. So, if you,
Was the divine war also about the power?
oh,
Did the gods not have enough?
oh no, the divine war was not started by the gods. No, no, they aren't petty enough to do that. I don't think. No, this war was started by, well, the lowers. You know, the devils, the fiends. Those from the more less pleasant realms, as you mortals would refer to them. The hells, the shadow realms. You know, the places of darkness and evil and vileness. They decided to band together and, well, expand their reach, expand their land, their realms, by taking the material plane. You have so much space here in the material plane, they thought they could take it for themselves. And so they found a way to break through. And so a war was started. The gods, of course, though, could not let this stand, so they retaliated, sending forces to fight back, to push back against the encroaching forces of the hells and everything in between. The mortals, of course, though, got caught up in between. Many died, but many also stood and fought back. And in the end, the war came to an end. Good triumphed over evil. Some mortals became gods. It was quite a show.
Mortals became gods?
Oh, yes,
That's possible?
Well, I guess you wouldn't have heard about that, yes. Yes, it was quite unheard of, actually. Oh, me and my fellow Jin were quite surprised when we heard about it. And seeing it happen was another thing entirely. Yes, a handful of mortals attain the power of divinity for themselves and ascended to godhood. They're still around and kicking to this day, doing what they can to help out mortal kind by ruling over different realms of divinity. Though
And
they're-
they're from within this alliance?
oh no, they're
Within this continent?
oh no, their influence doesn't reach here because of that barrier. That divine
So
barrier
why
keeps
does
everything
the
out.
barrier really exist?
I do not know. I I was not really watching this speck of your world when things were happening. From what I can tell, though, from what I sense, it's probably to keep things out and keep things in.
Okay.
So it's a two-way barrier. Protection and, well, let's just say, it's a gilded cage for you all.
Never felt like a cage.
Well, of course not. If this is all you knew, if you knew that this was all you had, if you didn't think that there was anything else out there, you wouldn't bother to try to go, would you?
There's a lot of space we can go to.
Of course, yes, of course. You have lots of land here.
I hate to interrupt,
Yes.
Interrupt. Oh, well,
but
I
this
don't know
kind of
ideas.
philosophical discussion might be better suited to a lounge and not an underground prison that has kept a prisoner for a century and that we just killed successfully. We
Well,
might
I hope
want to have
Chief
to
will not be
explain
angry
this.
about that.
Yeah, we might still want to go and explain.
Yeah, keep me out of that. I do not want to get involved in politics. Bye-bye. And he disappears back into the lamp.
Bye.
As things have gone quiet for a while, you hear some banging coming from the door. As some of the guards kind of call, it's like, "What's going on in there? Is everything all right? It's gotten quiet. Are we're gonna reactivate the sigils."
We're coming out. We're coming out. Shout.
Oh, thank goodness you're all right. We were getting worried. As you guys take your leave, the guards open up the heavy door and let you out as they reactivate the sigils in the room.
You might not. Never mind then.
Wait, might not what?
If you're
I
not
was-
careful, those sigils might kill him.
Well, I hardly doubt that they will. I mean, he's survived much worse, from what I've heard. So this is more. This is more just to kind of bury him, if nothing else, to hopefully keep him from escaping.
I'm gonna leave the fox in the prison with an instruction that in 5 hours it throws itself into the place where the sigils are. And, you know,
Why are
would
you
you
doing
do that?
this? We can just explain to him and be done with it.
Xena Fox is immortal. I can resummon her later.
But why would you activate the sigils that will explode and bury the place?
You know exactly why.
You're endangering
No!
people.
To hide the fact that we killed the person.
We can just tell them we killed the person.
That's no fun.
I'm gonna tell them that we
Well.
killed
Oh
the person.
my
You're not gonna
God.
stop me.
Well,
Help me, chat.
Okay,
Help me.
I'm just straight up telling the guards we need to talk to the chief.
Oh my
Um,
God.
You might be out of a job.
Ah, I'm sad now.
God.
You pull shit like this and then you give me shit for, taking the shot out of the bag of folding. My god.
It was my bag of holding.
Oh my
It's not-
God.
Exclusively yours. Anyways,
Not anymore.
Also, where did
That's
Max
how you can
go?
pass for it.
he went to sleep. He fell asleep in his chair. Did you miss that?
I did miss that. Also,
Yeah.
what the hell is a draconic lover? Terra, what the hell is that? What kind of warlock patron is that? Oh my God.
It's an April Fool's Day thing, Cars. Don't
Oh.
lose your
Thank God.
cool over that.
Well, I figured it was a homebrewed thing, but my God, people are horny.
Do
That's
you
okay.
remember yesterday was April Fool's? People should just calm down.
No,
Weird shit comes out
I
around
wasn't
that
sure it was
time.
an April Fool thing. I wasn't sure, never mind. Anyway, so
It is still funny, the subclass. You should definitely look at it and maybe use it.
I will take a look. All right, so you guys take your leave from the prison here, recovering your stuff. But as you say, tell the guards that they might be out of an additional duty they have to do. They kind of look at you like, what, huh? What do you mean?
Hey, you might just want to come with us when we explain to the chief.
Okay. Wait, we're gonna go see the Grand Chieftain? Oh my gosh. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Woo! Oh my god. Okay, I gotta make sure I'm all clean and good. How do I look? But yeah. You guys return to the palace and go see the Grand Chieftain. As he welcomes you back in.
Sorry.
He's like, "Oh, you have returned. How was your visit? Was it as well interesting as I thought it would be? Did you? How are the bindings on the prison? Are they still holding?
I feel I need to make a confession, sir.
He kind of narrows his eyes at you. What now?
He claimed he was unkillable.
He was. We tried magic. We've tried weaponry. He would not die. He would keep healing from the most gravest.
We
of
kind of
wounds.
killed him.
I'm sorry. What?
So we found out.
I'm sorry. What? He's just kind of like blinking, like he's not blinking like both eyes at once, but like one and the other. It's like, my mind must still be kind of hazy from what was done to it. I think I heard you correctly.
We killed him.
What?
I'm not sure if I should apologize or ask for a thank you right now.
No.
He's pining for the fjords.
No.
He's pushing the daisies from below.
Yeah, thanks.
Nope.
Thanks, Kita.
Yes.
He's no longer living.
Nope. No. I
We
get
don't
that.
need a thesaurus right now, thanks.
His existence
Okay,
is
Foggy,
no
do you
more.
still have that lamp?
I get it. I get.
I don't have the lamp at the moment. No.
All the death sayings. He's now more than 60 feet under. I get it. But how did you kill something that we have not been able to kill?
I wish I knew.
So turns out he had a celestial in him. Did you know
What?
that?
He had a what in him?
So there was something.
Celestial.
Yeah. So Foggy is actually incredibly talented. He managed to sense it.
Really?
And with
Yes,
his
hello.
help, we were able to communicate to it and found out a way to kill the thing. Turns out it wasn't an actual person, but just a created being to mimic a human.
Huh. So it wasn't actually a person.
No, more of a facsimile of a person. Created to hunger forever for things.
Listen.
Thanks, Tara.
And-
Sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm just trailing off, kind of. I'm bad at explaining things.
So how did you kill him then, or kill it?
I'm not quite familiar with the process. Again, it was just, with the help of what we learned from that divine being, and well, he's dead now.
Roll me a deception check.
I mean, I'm not quite familiar with the exact process of what that Jin did in the insides. I'm just saying.
Fair. Okay. Okay.
I'm bad.
Just because you're kind of like.
Charisma is like the one thing I'm bad at, so I roll with it.
The genie is the one that took care of it ultimately, and we can't really give you the answer how. After all, we are the genie.
I'm sorry, genie. What genie?
Oh wait, did we not mention the genie? Never mind. Scratch that.
Okay.
That's why I was talking around it, because I'm not sure we want to have them know that we stole a genie lamp from somewhere.
Yeah. Sorry. So what did you mention? I probably spaced out. Did you mention that he had something celestial in him?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Our friend sensed a celestial presence inside the beast,
yes, Foggy did.
and we decided to pull it out of the creature, which ultimately shattered its existence.
All right. Roll me a deception check.
Gladly. That's
Better
21.
her than me. Oh my god, how did you get a 19 with an 8?
She has a
It's
lot.
21.
Well, yeah, that's right, because you can't roll below a 10.
I know. I'm just
Oh my
I'm
God.
just making a scene because it's funny.
Okay, 21. So he kind of looks at you, he's like, I feel like this. He kind of looks Kisa to you and back. feel
I
like-
just stare blankly because blindfold.
Yeah, I feel like there's something you guys are withholding, but nonetheless,
There is. What we're withholding is that he kept actually trying to reach out and eat things that held magic, and I find that very disturbing.
magic, you say?
It kept reaching out, and again, and the hunger and everything.
Yes. Well, yes, I am familiar with that. It would constantly say how hungry it was.
Yes, but this time it was specifically targeting the things that we had with magic. It was eerie how precisely it could target.
Okay, that is odd. Though every time I visited, I never really had anything magical on me, so.
Deflection and truth. Do you want me to roll?
No.
Well, he wanted to eat my eyes. My eyes have been blinded by magic, so even
Interesting.
something as little as that.
Huh. That is fascinating. So, he is no more then. Are you sure he's dead and will not return?
Pretty damn sure, yeah.
Because we have thought him to be dead before, and has somehow
No, now
come back.
he dead.
Because I remember one time we tried to dissolve him in acid, and he came back.
Oh, that's
Well,
eerie.
you can keep watch on the area and maybe see if he's gone or not in a month, but I'm pretty sure that he's taken care of. The divine essence was what held him.
All right, well, it appears I owe you all a great deal of thanks again. Not only did you save me and our lands here from whatever possessed me, but also have rid us from a blight that had been a terror across our lands for centuries.
Centuries, you say?
Mm-hmm.
What has it been eating all this time?
I don't know. All I've been told from what has been passed down by word of mouth is that this creature, whatever he was captured centuries ago and was causing trouble centuries before that. Marching across the land, hunting for something, constantly screaming about hunger. And whenever it would go basically trouncing through villages, causing widespread damage and havoc wherever it went, whatever it's searching for. Well, I guess in this case now magic, not that we know. Until we eventually were able to capture it. We were able to apparently wound it bad enough, long enough to apprehend it and imprison it, and then well, build a prison on top of it.
You know, I think it was Foggy's experience with whorehouses that helped him here.
In what way?
Finally, a good word for Foggy.
Because it gave him the experience he needed to identify the divine and the hellish.
The chieftain will look to you, Foggy. It's like, you learned how to identify the celestial and fiendish from a whorehouse.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Why does that sound...
Roll me a
Weird
deception
to you?
check, Foggy.
I mean, no, I
Unless you
honed
act-
my
yeah,
skills from...
You actually believe this? Oh god.
Yeah, I honed my skills from all my experience, so...
Oh my god.
What about the
Oh my god.
Foggy believes that his powers comes from all his travels, and he doesn't believe he's lying.
advantage, please?
I hate this. Oh god. Okay. All right. If you're being like, if you honestly believe this and think it's, then there's no rule needed.
Well, what? Okay, one more time. What was the question?
Nothing. Kita was just saying that the reason you're able to spot this celestial being inside that prisoner, that unstoppable beast, is because of your time you've spent at whorehouses.
Okay, I gathered that
What the fuck?
I gathered that is like, it's something like, okay, from his experience in his travels.
No, Kita said your time at whorehouses. Your time with whorehouses is what gave you your ability.
I don't have a lot of time in whorehouses, so no.
That's why he is questioning this.
So I would answer a different way because I understood it like that. So I would answer like, no, my time in the whorehouses was practically non-existent. My abilities came from my travels, as a messenger.
If we never have to say whorehouse again, this session, I'll be so happy.
I went to one whorehouse once,
God.
and it was full of demons. It wasn't even full of whores. It was a demon house.
The Grand Chief would be like, "Hey, that is no way to speak of ladies of the night like that. They do what they do to get by. There's no reason to call them demons."
There were no women there. It was full of demons, I'm telling you. Fiends.
Okay, yes, they may
Demons.
they may live a different lifestyle, but my
No. You're understanding me. Actual demons
oh
from the lower levels of existence.
oh what? How are they here?
Them dudes.
What are they doing here?
Um,
Did you smite them? Did you?
I didn't stay long enough to ask because
I hope you smited
it would
them.
have been hard.
Smoked? Bitten?
I tried, but I was, overpowered, overwhelmed.
Oh.
It was just me and like 20 of them. So,
God.
I had no backup.
Sorry. Sorry. Yes. I completely understand.
If you want to send some backup my way, I can lead you there. No problem.
I completely
They
understand.
sent you as demons and one Foggy.
I understand, Foggy.
What a sight.
Your spirit was willing, but your body was weak. I get it. Anyway.
Look who's talking.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Really?
Hey, so the Grand Chieftain will kind of stand up from his seat and kind of approach you guys. As he will basically kind of call for a guard and ask him to fetch something for him. Well then, it seems I owe you all then even more than I do already. Here, let me bestow upon you a gift. As this guard kind of comes out carrying this this kind of like little bowl, like container, that has kind of like a lid on it. The guard will hand it to the Grand Chieftain, who will take the lid off and kind of hand that to the guard, as he will kind of then, kind of cupping this bowl in one hand, will approach all of you. He'll dip his finger inside it and will then just kind of come up to each of you and will, if you'll permit him, will then kind of like draw a symbol on each of your guys' foreheads.
What is this?
This
Feels
here,
like a baptism.
this here is something that is done for those who have done great service to our lands, Foggy. This is something that your father received when he became the captain of the Royal Guard, after he fought and defeated a great beast that threatened the city. It was before he met your mother, before your time. I remember giving this,
TMI.
I remember giving him his marking as well. As he would kind of like draw just with a pattern, like a pattern on your forehead, and then we'll kind of go with the rest of you and ask you if for permission to, if you will permit him to do so.
I don't see why not.
If you do, he'll kind of just go each of you and draw a pattern. As you guys kind of see, each different pattern he draws it's different for each of you, so you aren't all getting the same one. Though, of course, Kisa can't see anything.
I mean, I can feel
True.
what he draws on me.
Yeah, but you can't compare it to others.
Then again, he will probably also feel moistness already on my skin.
Yeah,
So I'm not sure if the water actually does anything.
it just kind of dampens the powder a bit.
Hmm.
What is the bastard drawing on us?
It's basically kind of like a symbol to, kind of like a badge of honor in a way
All right.
that he's giving all of you.
Are we getting tattoos?
No.
Just getting like a forehead marking.
Ah.
As the Grand Chieftain will then kind of like, will do kind of like a kind of like a hand wave kind of through the air, kind of like drawing a pattern through the air. You guys kind of feel those marks on your heads, kind of like warm up a little bit, and then that warm kind of fades away. As you guys kind of see, then looking at each other, like the markings that he drew have like gone, like are hidden away. But you can kind of still kind of feel it there, very faintly. While these badges of honor may not be seen, they can be revealed simply by placing your hand upon your forehead and simply swiping it. Doing so will call forth your symbol and will show to you and the people of this land that you have done a great service for us. Foggy,
Hello.
the paladin of courage and righteousness. Callista, the nimble shadow. Kisa, the blind healer and caregiver. Callista, the soothsayer
Wasn't there?
and the soothsayer and weaver of words.
You said Callista again.
I did. Fuck, God, all your K names. Ah, I can't do this. Fuck it. Game over. I can't do this.
It's good to change it because we had too many Ks. I
I
told you this would happen, Karst.
I know.
I did ask, and you said it's going to be fine. It's going to be funny.
Well, it is funny. I'm fucking up. Lastly, well, Nyantero, the hero, the masked hero, Whiskerblade.
Wait, what was mine?
The soothsayer
The soothsayer and
and
weaver,
weaver
of words.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
May everyone across our lands know that while you may all be from lands far and wide, from not of our people, you are friends, and will treat you as such. And he'll then kind of turn to Foggy and is like, and you, Foggy, are someone of ours, of our kin, who upholds the greatest aspects of our kind, and have done your ancestors proud. wherever your journeys may take you from future forth, may the ancestors watch over you and guide you and keep you safe. Safe journeys to you all.
Thank you very much. You understand how I wasn't trying to be rude before, right?
The Grand Chieftain will just kind of like just stare at you stoically. Anyway, where are you all off to next?
Yeah.
Well, we technically are off to our original destination now. The
Okay.
mountain range.
Which one?
Oh, the big one.
Oh,
The Dragon Spine Mountains.
yes.
We technically only landed down here in these lands by accident this time around.
Really? You're a bit off course then.
Yes.
Well, that trip up to the mountains, that will take you quite a while.
Oh no, we have teleportation.
I'm sorry, you have what now?
We have ways of going there fast.
You know, I don't think my mind
How-
can take any more revelations today, so I'm just going to take your word for it and not ask any questions.
That's wise.
I just bid you all again a safe journey, and wherever you go next, may you, if you find any trouble, may you strike it down swiftly and together.
We will strike it down like we are in a whorehouse.
Oh God. All right, let's call it a day.
It didn't stick. Like you tried, but
Who's got
Yeah.
that genie lamp?
Uh,
Who's got that genie lamp?
Kisa does.
That was a stretch, sorry.
Kisa, can I borrow that for a
Oh,
second?
no, technically, Foggy still had
Oh,
it. I
Foggy still
just
has it?
rubbed it while he was holding it.
I'm gonna
Oh.
close my
No,
eyes.
I gave it
if
to you.
there's
No,
not a
I
genie
gave
lamp
it to
Oh,
in
you.
my
you gave it
hands-
to me? Okay. Then I
gave
have
to you,
it.
yeah.
I have it. I have
Thank
the
you.
lamp.
Can I see that?
I'm
Thank
just gonna
yeah.
make a note
nice.
real quick so I remember that.
Are you wasting a
Please.
wish?
Is there
Hand
actually an
lamp.
item under player items
my
for the lamp, or
No, I probably should make one though.
I'll
Can you
just
make me the
one.
pearl?
Oh, the stone you got. Yes, sure.
The pearl of souls?
Yeah. The
I'm
soul
gonna be curious what we can do about that.
the soul core.
Yes.
That feels slightly terrifying.
Very unethical.
Yeah.
Kisa, can I please see the lamp for a second?
Yes, you can hold it for a second. I mean,
Yeah,
you can
thank-
also take it into your inventory if you wish to. I
No.
won't stop you. Okay.
Just gonna rub the lamp really quickly. Get the genie out.
Oh, what is
Oh no.
hello. Hello,
Hi.
Grand Chieftain. Hello. What do you want?
Yes. Wish.
Oh, you
I
spent one of
wish-
your last wishes. Okay.
Yep. Just so what is it? Don't forget this. And just for a remedy, what is it? I want an infinite refillable flask.
I have that.
He has one already,
yeah,
doesn't he?
I already have that.
Foggy has that.
I know, but I want one of my own.
Oh.
Like,
I'm sharing.
Do you-
Why?
No, Foggy.
do you,
Trust me.
what? Do you want it filled with something, or?
Yes, the strongest alcohol you can think of.
That's exactly what I have.
No, hold on.
The strongest alcohol that I can think of.
Yes.
But what if I'm?
Specifically something really high up there in the proof.
But what if I'm not a drinker?
Then just something with high proof.
Fine.
That's
just
exactly
gonna
what
leave
I
it.
have.
I'm gonna lean over to Foggy. I have an idea. Just hold on.
All right.
As he will bow to you, he's like, "Your wish is yours to keep." As he will kind of apparate into his hand a fancy flask, about say, probably about maybe like 6 inches tall. No, sorry, 4 inches tall. And we'll kind of hand it to you. There you go.
Thank you.
The Grand Chieftain's kind of like looking around at the genie. He's like, so this is a genie.
Back in your lamp. Back in your lamp before the old man starts asking questions.
Oh, what can...
Yeah.
It's like, oh! Sucked back in.
Okay, here's the lamp back, Kisa.
Cool. I have made an item.
You've made a lamp item?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
made a lamp item. I'm just so just quickly as a point of order. So who still has wishes left? Kita has 2 or 1 now.
One.
1.
One.
And Callista, you don't have any anymore, right?
Nope.
Or did you? Okay, you used yours. Kisa
Yup.
has 2. Nyantaro didn't have any more. Foggy, you still had 2, right?
I have 2, yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm
Geth
just
didn't-
adding,
And Geth didn't get any.
which is actually a retcon because originally you said after we double checked and triple checked with you, but okay.
Oh,
the
it feels unfair to have Geth have wishes when Tom isn't here.
I know. I know.
Why?
You even gave the
What
giant
was-
guy wishes, but okay. Anyways.
Why did you want the flask? Callista?
There we go.
Hmm?
Good
Doesn't
question.
that work well?
Why did you just want a flask? What is happening?
Oh, no, not just any flask. The highest proof flask we could get from a genie.
So the high,
Yeah, but why?
an infinite flask of alcohol with the highest proof alcohol.
But why?
He could conjure.
Which is exactly what I have.
No,
Yeah.
you
That's-
did you say specifically highest proof?
No,
No, wait.
but
He got.
mine
He
is
got.
pretty high proof.
He's got like a drink from Guestholm Village.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Which was very high proof already.
Well, here's probably the difference.
Mhm.
What is it? Fucking Callista's gonna like pour a tiny bit out on the ground. You said it's high proof, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like high proof.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's
Callista's
basically
gonna light it on
borderline rubbing
fire.
alcohol at this point.
Perfect. Yup. That should light the fuck up.
I knew that's what she wanted. I saw where this was going.
Oh.
Now, out of curiosity,
Oh no.
what is it? Hey, Kisa, is
Mm.
that flame on my arm an illusion?
No, it's magic.
So it's actual fire, right?
I don't-
Yes,
No, it
but
can't
it's not
light up
hot.
Things.
It can't. It
It
doesn't.
Yeah,
can't
it's
light up
not-
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
It
It
can
doesn't.
be
Yeah,
quenched,
heat.
but it also doesn't light up things. Yeah.
Yeah, but mine also lights up. Like if it's above 40 proof, it lights up.
Yeah, I'm
No,
just
it
saying the,
doesn't.
the magic flame
it
that
does.
I have
We need
cast on
110
her
proof.
arm doesn't actually ignite anything. So you'd have to have a source of fire from somewhere else. That doesn't work.
Yeah, you need to have a source of fire.
I mean, I can snap and I use my cantrip to create a little flame in between my fingers because I do have where are my spells? I have produce flame.
It's a flame. It doesn't actually be hot or burning, so it's not like spreading things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
the
wanna
one
see
on
what
her
you-
arm, but I can produce flame as a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I meant. And I was just demonstrating that to Callista. I'm not setting her fucking alcohol on fire right now. I want to go to bed.
I could do firebolt.
No,
Oh,
I'll
We're
say
in
lights
the-
up things.
wait.
Woo!
Let's not do this inside a building, especially a high-profile building.
Thank you, Grand Elder. We have to go now to run experiments and get to our next destination. You have a wonderful day. Oh, so that's
for
my exit
everything.
as well. I gotta go.
All right.
Hey, Karsten,
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
And the question was posted to your Discord because you are not reacting to chat in game.
I'm sorry. There's a lot going on here.
That's all right.
I did
might
see you
jump
say
off
something
as
that
well,
you were
though,
hoping
Kars.
to replicate and identify the spell the genie used to remove the thing.
Yeah,
I saw that.
I'm kind of curious.
It wasn't so much a spell he used to do it.
I'm gonna say
Oh.
goodnight. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Mhm.
It was more kind of him just altering reality in a way, using his powers of a genie to do it.
That's what illusions do. Altering reality.
Yes, visual reality. He's altering the fabric of physical reality. There's a difference. But I think we're gonna call it here for tonight, guys. It's late. We went on a lot longer than I thought we would, so we'll call it a night here. Also, Robin just cast a bunch of spells. I'll have to tell Kate about it later. Casting manual breathing.
Going to take a nap.
Anyway, but thank you guys all for coming. I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you, my players. I'm sorry I was late today. I'm sorry I slept through my alarm. I'm surprised I woke up half an hour after game time.
Thank you all for coming.
Giggity. Phrasing. But yeah,
I said the same thing as you. What do you mean?
I don't know. But we're gonna end things here, and I'll catch you guys all later. Until then, everyone, stay safe, take care of yourselves, be well, and hope to see you all again in the neighborhood next time. All right. Until then,
Good night.
good night and bye-bye. Bye.